What's going on, guys? It's time to keep working on this guy here. We got our decals in. I think we have pretty much everything we need except for one little piece for our controller. I'm going to make the custom guide button for that. That kind of relates to the theme. Of course, we're going to actually see what that theme is, if you can't already sort of see what's going on underneath there. But for now, what we need to do is drill some holes. So we're going to drill one here to mount an LED behind the smoke clear eject button, and then we need to drill 4 holes to mount our acrylic piece, as well as drill the holes in the acrylic. And I measure that out on here, drill the holes here, and then set this right center onto this, and then we just take like a little Sharpie, make a little dot in each hole onto the actual shell, and then drill the holes on the shell. Now I used the red acrylic piece. It was a little bit too long, it would have interfered here, so I cut that off. The rest of it lines up pretty much perfectly with the DVD drive. There's obviously dust on it already. But yeah, the way the light's going to hit that, it just, I don't know, it looked so cool. And obviously the shell covers up right here. And that remainder piece we have here should be perfect to use as our window in the hard drive. We'll obviously have to trim the ends of it some more, but that's just going to be perfect in there. 4 holes drilled, and the front one here for that LED. I even sanded the tip of the LED a little bit and just kind of, I really just use a permanent marker over the tip just to make sure we don't have just a bright, LED on the front. The point is to just illuminate our button right here. As you can see, it should line up hopefully right with the eject logo. Might be slightly above. Except right now, let's go ahead and cut a piece of plexiglass to fit on the underside, and we also have some decals to put on that plexiglass, and then we'll be able to mount our acrylic. And the reveal of the window. And the bottom of my E got cut off, so I had to put a little extra piece on there, but yeah, so we're doing Tropic Thunder. Specifically, Ryuk. Sweet. Alright, let's get our tinted window in there. Yeah, that is awesome. I definitely like this window a lot. I already have another one that's definitely going on Bumblebee over here and over here. He's all over the place. And I was going to use the other gray one in the barricade build, but I'm actually back and forth on using the gray or the black on that one. Anyway, let's focus on this one. So you can just barely see that through there. That's so cool. Now my only other concern with the inside is the LED strip back there. It's nice and hidden, but from like this angle here, like if you're looking at it from the front, you can see it. So I think I'm just going to try to move it upwards. Use the rest of the red acrylic that we cut off of the piece on the DVD drive, put it on our hard drive, and I'm probably going to put something else behind it. We'll do that real quick. We also need to splice into our harness for this, and at least put 1, maybe 2 LEDs, but I also want to make it really easy for them to pop it open and put a new hard drive in when they get it. And I still need to splice into the 5 volts on that DVD drive for our special LED. Now have our LED in place. Let's get our eject button on. We got all of our screws in. Got obviously the 5 volt hooked up. And then we can put our bottom panel on. Yeah. Time for the top and bottom vents. I'm not even going to bother finishing dusting it. I was trying to be as clean as possible while putting it together, but obviously it's just a dusty room in here. So until I dust it and get it out of here, There's going to be little fuzzies on it. But it just looks fantastic. I mean, it really does look gloss black, like one of those Black Knight cases. And then lights on. So cool. Let me know what you guys think. A little opposite of Jawbreaker, which had crazy bright lights. Really wanted this one to be nice and dimmed down. And I just can't get over this paint job. I'm really hoping I can recreate that. I mean, look at this right here. Looks like some kind of filter or something. Light turned out awesome in there. This one's not as bright as I'd hoped, but I guess I forget that red acrylic is also very dark, and especially like on the DVD drive, the apple's very much ghosted there in the background, but it also created the LED kind of lighting up the ring part. It just looks very cool. Alright guys, let me know what you think. Did I do it? Did I nail it? I wouldn't say I haven't heard of the show before this build. I definitely have heard of it before, but I haven't watched it, didn't know much about it. And yeah, honestly, show or not, I absolutely love this. There is technically one more thing I need to do. Like I said, I'm waiting on the fan for the Wii. I'm also waiting on one little part to finish the custom controller to match our Death Note 360. So I'm just going to end this video here, and then once we get the other parts in, we'll finish up the Wii and do the controller for this one in that video as well. Oh, that's so cool. Look at the acrylic around there. Okay, anyway, I'm going to look at this for a while. Like, comment, subscribe. Do not.